Hello, my amazing mid 400 students. Here's Dr. A with your lucky number 13 week rundown. I hope you are doing well. This week with the election, I know was stressful for a lot of different individuals. I will fully admit I was not as productive as I would have liked to have been on election day and the day after looking at results. I was just really interested to see how things are turned out. And at this point, when I'm recording this, we still don't exactly know, but we adapt. So looking at week 13, getting into the assignments, I know a lot of you have been working really hard on these lesson plans, and I am excited to continue building on this and move forward with it. So Friday the 6th, when this video is posted, you will be turning in that lesson plan. The next step in this process is a peer review process. What I have done is I have mixed up all the names and created a list of everybody in the class with emails on it, and that document's attached lower in this Blackboard post. So what I'm going to ask you to do is you're going to find the two people whose names are listed below yours, and you're going to email them your lesson plan. What that means is that you'll send your completed lesson plan, all the materials that you've created, the answer keys, PowerPoints, everything that it's a complete and full lesson plan that somebody could pick up and teach, and you're going to send it to them. And they are going to give you feedback. So you're going to get two emails from two people whose names are listed above yours on that list, and you're going to be expected to give feedback. Now, this feedback is intended to be productive and useful so that we can form our professional learning community, we can learn from each other, we can help each other be better teachers. Now, this is a time to celebrate the successes and say, oh my gosh, this was a great idea. This was awesome. I love how you did this. Great wording here. Celebrate those. But I also want you to take a really critical look at the lesson plans you receive and give some good feedback to the individuals that are sending you that lesson plan. I want you to focus on helping them improve.
Okay, what's the feedback?
Sorry, Alexa's talking. So what I want you to do is to think about their classroom management. Think about the clarity. Could you actually pick up this lesson plan and go and teach it? Do you think the assessments make sense? Do you think the timeline makes sense? Are they trying to accomplish way too much in a 5-minute period? Or are they asking students to do something really small and giving them a half hour to do it? So giving them some of your perspective, sharing your insight is really going to help everybody improve their lesson plans. So I want you to open this up in Word. Under the review menu, you can add comments. I want you to add comments down the side. If you don't know how to do that, check the internet or ask me and I can walk you through it. But I want you to put a lot of detail and thought and comments into this. Help them make these lesson plans awesome. You're going to email that back to them by next Friday, and you're also going to you're going to upload 2 lesson plans with comments to Blackboard, and that's how I'm going to give you your points for this week. So that's a big thing that I want you to do. Be thoughtful, be kind, be specific, be helpful with your feedback. That's going to be really important. Okay, so that's part 1. The next thing is I'm going to ask you to read a really short article from Blaine. It's called Create Safety by Modeling Vulnerability. It's a really good article. Like I said, it's pretty short, it's succinct, it's to the point. And then I have a couple of prompts that I want you to reflect on with the discussion board post that's listed below. I have a super short video that I want you to watch. It's called Be a Mr. Jensen. It's fun, it's lighthearted, it's inspirational, but just something I want you to be thinking of. The last piece is that Manning and Butcher chapter that I posted last week is all about classroom management. And I know you're going to take a class on classroom management. Honestly, I don't know what's covered in that class, and I'm working on coordinating that a little bit better. But in the meantime, we're going to talk about classroom management here because it's something that graduates of the program in the past have said they don't get enough of. So it's something I'm really trying to embed in a lot of what we do. So I want you to read that chapter out of teaching in the middle school. It talks about some theories of classroom management, some different styles, some ideas, some approaches, different philosophers, and all of that. And then what you're going to do is you're going to attend one of 4 Zoom sessions with me. They're scattered throughout the week at different times of the day. I've got early morning, I've got late night, I've got some afternoon things. So I want you to just come to that. It's going to be about an hour. No sign up required. Zoom links are posted below. You're going to tune in and we're going to have a conversation about classroom management. I'm going to ask you to explain your ideas about classroom management. I'm going to expect that you have some questions about classroom management. And then I'm going to present some scenarios. And I'm going to say, all right, here's a problem. What are you going to do with it? And as a class, we're going to bounce some ideas off and we're going to push back on each other and we're going to have a good conversation and say, well, I could do this, but then what's the impact of that? And I'm going to share some stories of some crazy classroom management things that I've had to deal with. So there's 4 different sessions. I want you to come to one of those. Like I said, no sign up required. I want you to attend. If you come to one of those sessions, or if you can't come to one of those sessions, like none of the times work, email me. I do have an alternative assignment. But I would really prefer that you are engaging with us as a group and we're having conversations about classroom management. So just to review, you've got to read Blaine. You're going to watch a really short inspirational YouTube video and you're going to read that Manning and Butcher chapter. Then to do, you're going to participate in a group conversation with me. You're going to give feedback to 2 of your peers with lesson plans. And then you've got a short reflection discussion board post that I want you to do. It's going to be an awesome week. I hope you're doing well. I hope you are taking care of yourself. Just a reminder that I'm kind of previewing the future. Turning in lesson plans on the 6th. Getting peer feedback, sending feedback by the 13th, and then your lesson plan revised using all of that feedback incorporated is going to be turned in on the 20th. So we are getting closer and closer to the end of the semester. This lesson plan is like the big thing that we're going to submit to TaskStream and all of that once we're done. But we're making progress on it. Also, if you have any questions on HEMS, let me know. You should be working on that. You've got that as an ongoing assignment. That'll be due later in the semester. But don't wait until the last minute on that. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks for all your hard work. Thanks for being you. Thanks for being amazing. Thanks for being my students. And let me know if there's anything I can do for you. Take care.